Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at noon starts now.
6 people shot outside of a Detroit banquet hall, and one of them died. Right now, police are racing against the clock to try to find answers and those responsible. Plus, the driver of the tanker truck that lost control slamming into a median, causing an explosion seen for miles. How the accident is impacting travel on a busy interstate. But first, meteorologist Paul Grossen for Brandon watching Storm Tracker 4 and the skies as severe rain and storms are possible later today. And weather does top our news this noon. We have seen our share of rain and certainly strong damaging storms and flooding. So we don't need much more. Paul is here with a look at this dreary sky cam over your alma mater.
Yeah, no Mason and blue sky in that shot, and already things are starting to pop here. You can see here on Storm Tracker 4, so let's zoom in on the most notable areas. You can see right here, this is M14 right here, so there's Salem Township, Superior Township, so right in between here. Pretty good downpour, not much lightning with this, so it's heading northeast, so we're looking at the Northville area, getting that before too long, and up to the northeast here a little bit farther, just northwest, moving into the Sterling Heights area, just moving out of Troy, out of Birmingham, north of Clawson there. You can see the Big Beaver curve there along I-75. So these things are kind of percolating, but nothing severe in the area. In fact, again, there's very little in the way of lightning. It's a steamy one. That's part of the fuel for these storms. We're well into the 70s in most areas right now. Coming up in about 10 minutes, we are going to talk about the severe threat in more detail for today. We get a break tomorrow, and then we have a severe and flood threat on Thursday. But don't forget, the Local Forecasters app has real-time radar, and it gives you alerts for approaching nasty weather or warnings free. Just search the App Store under WDIV. Rhonda?
All right, Paul, thank you. We do expect to get an update from MDOT on when both directions of I-75 in Troy may reopen following that fuel tanker crash and fire yesterday. It happened Monday afternoon right near the Big Beaver exit in Troy. The driver is 46 years old and he is okay, but the freeway remains closed in both directions on the northbound side at Rochester Road to Big Beaver, southbound from Square Lake to Rochester Road. New information this noon after 6 people are shot and 1 man is killed outside of a banquet hall on Detroit's east side. This is video from the scene. It happened early this morning. The banquet hall is located on Chalmers near Outer Drive. And as you can see here on this map, the location there. Victor Williams is following the story for us this noon. And Victor, what are you learning about what happened here and how many lives apparently were saved because of folks inside?
Well, you have 5 people that are now recovering in the hospital after this shooting took place. And this scene right now has really cleared up. Quite different from the way it was just hours ago when police were looking into this. That left lots of people totally changed.
Police are still investigating what led to a shooting that left 5 injured and 1 dead right outside of the Chalmers Banquet Hall near Chalmers and East Outer Drive. Apparently it was some type of celebration with about 100 people at the hall when a car driving by started firing shots into one of the vans parked right outside of the location around 2 a.m. 1 man in his 30s unfortunately passed away after being hit. 2 men and 3 women, however, are expected to be okay after being shot themselves. Police are trying to piece everything together, but Commander Decker with DPD's 9th Precinct says no one is talking at all.
At this time, we don't have much information. I'm not sure exactly what's going on. We need the public's help. We know there's a lot of patrons here, probably 100 plus. We don't have a lot of witnesses standing out here giving us the story, and that's what we need to know. I mean, 6 people shot. Somebody lost their life, and nobody's pounding our doors down to tell us exactly what happened.
And if you know anything, police, they would like to hear from you. Later on today at around 2 p.m., there is supposed to be a press conference happening at DPD's headquarters where hopefully they can discuss more about what happened here. Reporting live on the east side, Victor Williams, Local 4.
Such a tragedy. Victor, thank you. Former Macomb County Prosecutor Eric Smith is back in court for the second day of his preliminary hearing. Smith is charged with 10 felonies, including racketeering and embezzlement by a public official. It's alleged that Smith spent up to $600,000 in funds from drunk driving and drug forfeiture accounts. Prosecutors say that the 54-year-old used the funds to throw holiday parties, get a security system for his own home, and donate to various nonprofit organizations, including his children's school. Today, William Weber testified against Smith. He admitted to installing the home security system to help Smith with the alleged embezzlement scheme.
What else was Mr. Smith concerned about when he was asking you to create a false accountable receipt?
In addition to his political image, the audits going on taking place.
County audit.
Yes, and the fact that the work that we did at his house, he didn't want it to appear improper.
Smith already pleaded guilty to federal obstruction of justice charges and is headed to prison, but is now facing a state embezzlement case. He resigned in March, days after he was charged by Attorney General Dana Nessel. Priya Mann is covering this story for us, and we'll have an update on later editions of Local 4 News. Today, the Detroit Water and Sewage Department held a press conference to update residents on flood response throughout the city. DWSD says that over 23,000 claims have been filed since last month's floods. The department says eligible residents will receive cleanup assistance from the city over the next few months.
If you are age 65 and up and are property tax exempt approved, you have the HP and or you have a disability and have HP TAP approval, and or you have children 10 and under in the home and have HP TAP approval, you are eligible for cleaning and sanitation services.
Preliminary inspections will be completed by the Health Department and Building and Safety Departments. When the Texas legislature gavels in today, all of the state's Democrats will be in Washington, D.C., risking arrest when they come back to the state of Texas. They plan to stay in the D.C. area for weeks until the special session is over. They left the state in an effort to block Republican-backed voting bills. Their absence prevents Texas Republicans from passing the bills since they need 2/3 of the chamber present. Critics say that the bills would make it harder for minority voters. Republicans say that the reform is needed to protect against voter fraud. There is no evidence of widespread voter fraud in the 2020 election. Meantime, the Democrats hope that their actions pressure Congress and President Biden to take action.
You must pass strong federal voter protection legislation, and you must do it now. You must do it before the August recess.
Today, President Biden will be in Philadelphia. He will be talking about voting rights there. Still to come, it hasn't happened in decades. Rare anti-government protests are continuing, though, in